Hi, and welcome to Morning Coffee with Pizan Academy. I'm Deanna, and today I want to talk to you about what to do when the weather starts warming up in springtime and kids start having a little bit of burnout. So they may start wanting to be outside more. They may not be wanting to do their homework. It gets to be the end of the school year. And so on the second semester of school, whether you homeschool or your kids are going to a public or private school, they tend to get a little burned out towards the end of the year. So here are the ways to overcome the top 5 excuses kids may throw at you during this time of the year. Number 5, I'll do it later. Well, there's something that you can implement right from the start, and this will never be an issue if you designate a time and a space for kids to do homework every day, even on the weekends. This is really important because then the kids know that this is homework time, and if they finish early, that's fine. Then they can go and play or read or do something that they want to do. But have the same time and the same location, and then the whole family knows that this is homework time. They need some time where they're not going to be interrupted, and they just know they go straight to the kitchen table. That's what my mom did with my sister and I as we were growing up. Right after school was homework time, we knew we sat at the kitchen table, finished our homework, and then we could go outside and play. And it doesn't have to be the kitchen table. It can be an office. It can be the living room if they have a desk in their bedroom. But you do want to make sure that they're doing their homework. So sometimes if they have a desk in their bedroom, then it could be, they may lay on the bed or do something else. So it needs to be pretty monitored at first until it becomes a habit. Number 4, I don't know where to start. Well, this is something that you can do as a family where you all sit down, say on a Sunday afternoon, and you prioritize your workload for the week. And so you can have family time doing this, or you can just teach your child how to do this. And so what they're going to do is map out all of their homework, all of their readings, all of their assignments they're going to have to do, and then they can prioritize it. Now, sometimes it's best to get the harder stuff out of the way earlier in the week where you have a little more steam after the weekend. And so this is teaching them not only how to be efficient and getting their work done, but it's teaching them life skills. They will learn how to prioritize tasks. They'll learn time management. They'll learn scheduling. And these are things that they can take with them throughout the rest of their life. And so if they make a list, then they'll have that list and you can post it somewhere on their refrigerator, put it in the front of their notebook, but it's something that they need to do. So you're not going to do that for them. You'll just teach them how to do it, but then they also have an ownership of their own time. Number 3, I just need to text my friend back really quickly. Well, that can go down a rabbit hole very, very quickly. And so what you need to do is during that designated homework time, it is a no phone zone. And so you're going to nip this issue in the bud before it even begins. So they know that they're not going to be texting. They can tell their friends, look, from this time to this time, I'm not going to be able to answer your texts. They may not want to do that. That's fine. But just know that in that time period, there'll be no electronics, no video games, no cell phones, nothing, because they need to focus on their homework. So it's also a way for them to get into the habit of putting their phone away and knowing that it's really okay. We as humans existed for a very long time without cell phones, and we still did okay. So this is teaching them boundaries with electronics, which again is a lifelong skill that they can take with them. Number 2. I forgot to bring home the assignment or the book or something that they need from school to finish their work. Well, there's a way to overcome this before it even begins, like some of these other issues that come up. You can designate an in and out folder for each class that they have, or just in general, if they're younger, an in and out folder. So they put assignment sheets or notes for assignments in one folder, and then they put completed work in the other folder. So it's kind of that in and out system that we often use in offices or even for mail or something that we do. You can teach them those skills. And again, this is a lifelong skill that they will be able to use throughout their life, whether it's for their job or just keeping their home organized. And so this idea of having a folder for incoming work versus outgoing work, two separate folders, is a great way to ensure that they're always going to have what they need. Now, if something still comes up and they don't have what they need, then you can go to the library and see if they have a book or a source that is available. A lot of libraries now will have things that you can access online, so you may not even have to leave the house. You may want to call another mom or have them call a friend and see if they can have a study date and work together in order to complete the assignment. The number one excuse that you might hear from your child is that it's too hard. Well, this is a really big statement, and what you need to do is drill down and find out what's going on. Are they overwhelmed by life, by all their assignments, something else going on in their life, or is it really that they're struggling with this particular assignment or this class? And so what you need to do is ask them questions. Ask them what about this assignment is hard. And if they can't pinpoint it, then you may want to open up and just talk to them about what's going on. Are they feeling overwhelmed with all of their responsibilities? Their after school activities, playing on sports teams, doing theater, whatever their load is. Sometimes it's overwhelming for kids, and so have those conversations. Now, if they're actually struggling, then you can help them break down the assignment. You can show them ways to break down things into actionable steps, and they only focus on one thing at a time. And this really makes things manageable. And like a lot of these other tips that I've been giving you today, this is something that they can take throughout their life. That if they have a big project or a big goal, the best way to get through it is to make small actionable steps. Make a list, and then it's always fun to check things off your list as you get them done. Now, the key for this is if they're struggling, don't do the work for them. Have conversations with them, talk to them, and have them come up with their actionable steps. Now, you can ask, leading questions, and you can maybe help put some of, make them think about things in different ways, but do your best to have them come up with the solutions, because this is only going to give them the skills to deal with these sorts of problems throughout the rest of their life. So I hope this video has been helpful for you. It's still pretty early in what's called the spring semester. We're still in winter, but kids do face burnout. So if you get some of these excuses, this can help guide you into positive ways of turning it around and teaching them life skills. If you're enjoying our videos, please like them, share them with your friends, hit that notification bell, subscribe to our channel. We also have links to our social media in the description below. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time.